Good day to you, fourth graders. This is Mrs. Schrader Shook, and here is your reading activity this week, fourth grade relationships number 2, coming out September 28th. Remember, this is a series of relationships activities that will come to you. They are due by October 5th, and at least half of the slides need to be complete, which means 3. You can see there are 7 slides. I will go through those with you now. All right, let's take a look here. What we need to do is look for the relationship between each of the things on the list. Then write the common characteristic. Oh, this says the, right? That should say then. Okay, so then write the common characteristic. We have Penelope. Penelope likes milk, but not coffee. Penelope likes snow, but not rain. Penelope likes polar bears, but not sun bears. And Penelope likes salt, but not pepper. What is it that Penelope likes? So what you need to do is find a relationship between the things that she does like. So she likes milk, snow, polar bears, and salt. What is it that milk, snow, polar bears, and salt have in common? At first, you might think, oh, salt and milk. You can eat that or drink that. Technically, you can do that with snow, but we don't do that with polar bears, so we have to find something else. What else is the same about salt, polar bears, snow, and milk? Once you have that relationship, you would put it in a text box. Whoops, sorry, that's not a text box, that's grab. And you would put she likes whatever. And then you put it on the list on the bottom. Then we move on to the second slide. Bill likes pepper, not salt. Cookies, not cake. Butter, not margarine. Jogging, not walking. What is it that pepper, cookies, butter, and jogging have in common? Once you know, you will put it on the bottom for what Bill likes. He likes Swiss cheese, but not cheddar cheese, donuts, but not cookies, nuts, but not bolts, and needles, but not pins. What is it that those 4 things have in common? Swiss cheese, donuts, nuts, and needles. Slide 4. Mike is chubby, not fat. He is clumsy, not awkward. He is clever, not smart. He's creative, not inventive. What is it that chubby, clumsy, clever, and creative all have in common? Myra likes soccer, not golf. Reading, not math. Cookies, not cake. Skateboards, not bikes. What is it that Myra likes? What do soccer, reading, cookies, and skateboards have in common? And then finally, Kate likes lakes, not puddles, elephants, not ants, trees, not shrubs, and mountains, but not molehills. What do lakes, elephants, trees, and mountains have in common? And then you'd put it at the bottom for what does Kate like? If 3 of the slides are correct, then that activity is accepted. Otherwise, if less than 3 are correct, I will send it back to you. Then at the bottom, how did you do? You are going to mark the difficulty level. Was this activity really hard? Was it the right difficulty because it made you think? Now, I do want it to be difficult. I just don't want it to feel impossible. So if it felt just so hard, you put it here. If you felt like, yeah, it was hard, it made me think, but I could do it and it was good? Or was it really easy and you knew the relationship between those 4 objects right away? Then I want you to put how much help you got to do this activity. Did you need a lot of help? Did you need some help? Or were you able to complete the whole activity by yourself? Remember, just because something's hard doesn't mean you got a lot of help with it. Maybe you thought it was really hard, but you still did it by yourself. Maybe you thought that it really made you think, but you still got some help with it. Okay, so just mark how difficult was it? How much help did you get? All right, have fun. I know this one's going to make you think. Have a great week, and this was Mrs. Schrader Shook with your reading activity. I hope you have a fantastic week. I will see you next time.